Hello everybody, and welcome back to some Assassin's Creed Valhalla. As you can see, we are no longer where we first left off, and you might be wondering why. And that's because in between parts, I went and I collected, as you can see, all the wealth and artifacts in Hamptonshire, and I cleared 5 of the mysteries that I figured would be pretty boring. The only one that I left, I wasn't sure if I should leave or not, was Stonehenge, because it's just another find the symbol one, but at the same time it's also Stonehenge, so I'm not 100% sure that there won't be a little bit more to that one maybe. But I figured we may as well finish off all the mysteries in the game, because that'll unlock a couple of achievements, assuming that I stay connected to the internet. But let's see, recent captures. I do have one to show you. Actually, I do have 2 to show you. This one here, which is just a little conversation during the cairn that I had to build. And man, was this cairn ever a piece of shit. Oh, you know what? I fucked up and I didn't hit record soon enough, so I actually didn't get it. Either way, not too important. The other one that I want to show you, though, is a very weird glitch that happened to me. Which is this one. So this was while I was gathering wealth from that. I was on my way to a wealth. If you look at the compass, you'll see that it was an ingot. And I was fairly close to it, I think. Not too far away. The thing is I'm not entirely sure that I ever got this ingot, but it's no longer on the map. But yeah, I climbed up this, and then, wait for it, as soon as I reached the tower, that happens. And I get teleported across the country. As you saw, the bird was there, and then, yeah. I know that I came from that direction. I never once found out where, I never refound that place. I have no idea where I came from, or where I was when that happened. But, anyway, all that aside, we're going to try and get through all of the mysteries in this part, so that next part we can just start on the Asgard stuff.
You seem distressed.
So would you be, if your every crop of turnips was demolished by a horde of mangy horrors?
I assume you mean the rabbits in that field.
Aye, them. They're out but rats with ears stuck on. I'd slay 'em if I could, but they're too damn fast. When I catch you, I'll impale you, maim you, send you to bunny hell.
I mean...
Go on! Nail those bobtailed little shits!
They're not really all that hard to slay, as it turns out. Oh my, there is an awful lot of them, though.
Pesky vermin bastards in the world.
Oh, I saw a red pop up there for a second. Oh, there it was again. Oh.
Yes, that's what you get.
Okay, there's 2.
Turnips, you buck-toothed fucking apes.
Wow, she's pleasant. And oh, come on. I know that you have to stop at some point. Problem though. Oh. Okay, got that one. Missed. Come on now. Man, I like the fact that the bird is gathering stuff. It is so nice. See, now he runs in there. If I can find where he stops. Oh. There's one. I think there's only one more now. Oh, there it is. Stop in there, though. Now, the thing is this is clearly on a hill. Oh, fuck it. Come on. Oh.
You got them! Every last one! Exterminated like the hairballs of Satan that they are!
Flopsy! Lord Snuffles! What have they done to you?
Just taking care of business, Alston. I warned you what would happen if you let them in my turnip patch again.
Oh, my babies! They're not to blame! How could you? You've gone too far this time, wife!
I mean... Oh, god, is he gonna like ask me to kill his wife now?
You gave names to those rabbits. Oh, they were my best friends. My only friends. They loved turnips so much. I couldn't deny them. And the chance to torment your wife was not at all in your thoughts, I suppose. Oh, what other amusement do I have in this grim and cheerless life? I am wed to a sour-faced shrew, her misery my only joy. Look at her scowling now. Face like a bulldog licking piss off a nettle. See what I must wake up to each morn? There's little of love in your dealings. Is there no way you could leave her? Leave her? And have her think she's one? Never!
Okay. Okay, you know what? I am actually going to pop back in here. And go and gather up the rest of my arrows that I fired, or at least some of them. Fortunately, I'm probably not going to get the two that I fired in there, and there was obviously a couple that I missed as well. Oh, I got an extra one there. Okay. How many do I got? 25. That's good.
Those were your husband's rabbits.
Aye, and he loved them nearly as much as I love my turnips. Look at him cry now. The sharpest pain is the sweetest ache.
Is cruelty the only coin in your marriage?
Oh no, there's also spite and malice.
These two are a match in misery. I should leave them be. They deserve each other.
Okay. Now, whether or not I could do anything else for that, I don't know. I mean, obviously it's marked as done, but...
A hood should work. What's this?
Yeah, I'm not going to avenge him. You know, people said that they were having trouble completing that. I think they must have patched something or other. Because I see them pop up, like, fairly often. Granted, I usually deal with them. I don't usually just leave like that, but you don't really get very much for it, and it's just killing whatever random enemy that person happened to die to, or enemies. I don't know how it determines it, because obviously one enemy is going to get the killing blow. But it must be based off of, like, I don't know, it can't be based, well, I guess it could be based off of who is in combat with them, but I'm assuming that they had to have at least done some damage to the person for them to be marked as part of that quest, considering how many people tend to be in combat with you at one point in, like, some of the areas that I've been in. Alright, what is this? You are hereby invited to the annual bear fighting tournament. Bring your finest bears and compete for the title of Bear Master. Okay. Okay, so where do I go from here? Like, I mean, I see a cage that could have held a bear. Is this another broken one? Hang on, let me do a quick search here. Maybe this one. Is it? Okay. Oh, I can see the bear right there. Oh, and there's a dude up there. I'm assuming I must defeat the bear.
Who wants to eat my face? I would quite like it. Use the flat side of your...
Ah, fucker. Yeah? Take the explosion.
You weren't supposed to like that. Now, I want a word with you.
Get in here now? Was he supposed to be, like, in the cart or something?
Your gratitude is touching.
Gratitude? That was my prize-fighting bear you killed. How am I supposed to make my living now?
It is thanks to me that you are living at all.
Oh, thank you, Your Majesty. Please accept my eternal loyalty for condemning me to abject poverty.
You're welcome. Enjoy life as a beggar.
You've ruined me, and you don't care. No one cares. What a world. What a world.
Maybe pick a smaller animal to abuse next time. Farewell.
How am I going to feed my children now?
And then I can assassinate. I mean, I could have fought him, obviously, but it didn't seem worth it. I was really hoping for a little bit more of a snarky comeback than Eivor gave when I chose that dialogue option, but I mean, seems about right. But yeah, hopefully this time we'll be going through all of the mysteries. I'm hoping that none of them will be overly long, so that they'll fit within an hour. Also, you may have noticed if you were watching my Ocarina of Time Let's Play, that the last part, the final part of it, came out really late in the day. But I doubt that anybody really knows, because I highly doubt anybody is waiting for my videos at 8 in the morning. Although, granted, they come out 8 in the morning my time, not somewhere else. And a lot of my viewers are actually, like, not... Well, granted, to be fair, a lot of my viewers are also just for my Sleeping Dogs guides. And that game must have, like, just came out in some of these other countries, because I'm getting a lot of subscribers from, you know, ones where I have absolutely no idea what their name is. Because it's in, like, that really, like, flowy... Like, I think Farsi, maybe, or something like that. It's in, like, the same kind of writing as that.
You there, Dane! Come join your fellows. Music is my gift to you all.
This guy here seems suspicious.
Here's a merry gathering. A Saxon playing for Norsemen.
What joy a man gives is given back threefold. So my love used to say, dear Chiro. I sing now for her.
Used to.
But now is no time for sadness. Join our revels. I was about to open a cask for my new friends. Come one, come all. Nothing heals the heart of woe like a mug of ale.
You look like the sort who laps at their brew like a kitten.
Wrong. Thor himself pales when he sees me take up my drinking horn.
Ha! Come and prove it then. Saxon, give us...
Alright, bring it.
Show me how the Raven clan drink.
You'll be under the table before I have even warmed up.
Oh, we'll see about this.
Now, I'm guessing since it's a world event, this actually will be fairly easy, but who knows? I mean, oh, I was about to say he seems to be going pretty good, but then he choked on it. I think he actually, at least starting out, outpaced me, but he's choking him.
Rulemonger. I feel cold fingers spreading through me. This is poisoned ale.
Oh, feels like Jormungandr is turning in my stomach. By Odin, this new ale is strong.
100 lives.
I think I'm going blind.
Promised my love as she lay dying. A Danish arrow in her breast. 100 lives for hers. But there is one who has not been laid low. Let me see to that.
You will die as my Chiro did!
It won't be me that dies today. God, my head.
I'll grant you the long peace of the grave!
Will you? Because you killed a bunch of guys that had weapons on them. Therefore giving me a lot of ammo to just throw shit at.
Murderer! Reaver! Death to all Danes!
Even sickened, I'm more than your equal. He lured his prey with music and poisoned them like a spider. Grief sick or no, the world is is better without him in it.
Oh, I think I dropped a smoke bomb. The devil has all the best tunes. Alright, he dropped the item though, so let's see. Alright. My dearest Chero, I have read, I don't know what that means. Kinwolf and all the relevant bards, even Brissy the Elder, that pedant, whatever. My mother taught me well in the bandit camps of the open world. Your name is nothing, and then the Danes came and saved us all from oppression with axe and glory and good cause. I miss you, Chero. You left me then. I weep on my lute and play every day next to the Boar's Taverna. I mean, I understand his need for revenge, but I mean, find the ones who did it and take your revenge on them. Also, as you see, I've changed my armor a little bit. I'm wearing the Thane set because it increases my critical chance and increase my critical damage, and obviously heavy finishers and criticals blind all enemies around, which is good. Which is why my my combo there of 2 light hits and a heavy attack, I get that big explosion with my sword. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it's a smoke bomb, though. It just blinds them. But as you notice, they don't have to be near, and I don't have to connect with it in order for it to hurt them, because it is a nice little AoE, or to blind them. Although the blinding effect seems to not really last, because it's like a heavy finisher, so it knocks them back anyway. Although it does actually let me knock back, like, the big guys. But yeah, it doesn't, like, the blinding effect seems to last about the same amount of time, if not less time than the actual, like, knockback animation from the heavy attack, so you don't really see it when you're using it against a single person like that, but when you're fighting a group of people, it is great, especially with the combination of my not being knocked out of my attacks, which, as you saw there, I don't understand how it works. But yeah, back to Stonehenge.
This is a different sight, one resplendent in a manner unto itself, where his light shines greatest. Today, I was warned of a harrowing depth. After the Nephilim, great battles were fought in resurrective kingdoms of Christ. Many were lost in the fight, many more in the cataclysm that followed. Today, my lord instructed me in plain words to travel o'er the ocean and seek the door behind which hides his fallen angel. I shall try. In his name, amen.
So maybe that's a clue that Excalibur is around here, because it isn't that far away from here that the entrance to the cave where Excalibur is. So, I mean, that might be it. I really expected there to be more to it, since, you know, it's Stonehenge. It's like a thing that pretty much everybody has heard of, you know. And it has like all these mysteries and whatnot associated with it, and theories and that behind it. Did I talk about that? I don't know. So I won't talk about it this time. I was going to talk about something, but then it's like I watched that before I recorded the last bits, or the last parts of this, so I may very well talk about it then. And I'm not going to bother to like look up my old videos to see. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, just another different enemy. Oh, goody, more animals. Oh well, no, there is some joke in there as well. I will say, I am liking Excalibur. Also, they're like... Oh, you fucker, there's no way that should have hit. And blind. Yeah, you don't like it? Whoosh. Damn it. Oh, well, there you go. Now he's blind. Although it seemed like he did it himself. It also does a huge amount of stun damage. The explosion, which makes sense since it is blinding them. Well, that knocked out 2 mysteries super quick. But anyway, so in between the last time or the last week's videos and these ones, I did watch a new anime, new to me, obviously. Jobless Reincarnation. I know there's like a bit that comes before it, but whatever. I don't know. I don't. Moshu Tensai or something maybe. But yeah, Jobless Reincarnation. It's a show where I honestly wasn't sure if I was going to finish it, but now that I finished it, I really want them to make a second season. Because like it starts out alright, but the thing is, right, it's another one of those reincarnated, right, shows. It's like a 30-something-year-old dies, gets reincarnated as a baby, and you literally see him. Like he dies, and then 2 seconds later he is born. You know, but he's fully functioning brain-wise, has all of his memories and everything immediately upon being reborn. But unlike most of them, like if you watch, let's say, like Reincarnated as a Slime, his voice when he's alive and his voice once he's reincarnated are different. Like his slime voice is different, and the voice that's in his head is the same as his slime voice, right?
Fashion me from such weak clay?
All right, well, hang on, let's see.
You pace about like a dog afraid of a beating. What troubles you?
Oh, stranger. Here's a tale. I love Evelyn, a hunter's daughter. But the hunter's a fearsome fellow. Set me a task he did. There's an arrow stuck in that tree above that the hunter once fired there. Before any man can have Evelyn, they need to climb up and get it. Many suitors have tried. All failed.
Looks like child's play to me. Maybe I can help.
Oh, you do.
I don't know what tree he means. I was trying to look for it, but like that tree or like up there? I mean, he's facing this way, but that's also the way I was when I took him. But anyway. Oh, here we go, focus. Yes, it is up there, okay. So yeah, in the Jobless Reincarnation one, unlike that one, where once he's reincarnated, his voice changes both ways. This one here, his voice for his body obviously changes, but his the voice in his head is still his 30-year-old voice, right? Which is fine for the most part. It does make certain bits of it.
Not like visitors.
Like, it does make certain bits of it, like when he's figuring stuff out, it does make it seem, I don't know, it fits a lot better when he's figuring stuff out, because obviously he's using thought processes that a child, because I think at the end of the part, he's only 10.
You got the arrow. Praise be to you, stranger. Bring it back, won't you?
I have the arrow. Proof of your boundless courage.
Oh, thank you, stranger. I'll name our firstborn in your honor. Swear I will. What is your name?
Eivor.
Eivor, eh? Huh. Well, maybe just something that rhymes with it then. Would that do?
I found the other suitors. A lynx had made its lair up there. A hunter like Ethelyn's father would have known that.
Oh, surely an innocent mistake. But I must bring him the arrow. He'll be so pleased someone's got it at last.
I am sure her father will be thrilled.
There must have been more to that event than like we didn't see. I'm gonna actually follow this guy just to see where he ends up and see if we actually get to see the end of it. But yeah, it makes sense like that. But then there's other stuff that he does where the fact that it's like a 30-year-old voice in his head makes it creepy, because of course it's an anime. So at one point he's trying to steal a girl's panties right off of her, and he feels her up while he's sleeping, because in anime, casual sexual harassment is apparently fine. But anyway, while he's doing it, he's making comments that would fit with what he's doing, but at the same time, the voice is a 30-year-old and the girl is 9, so it's weird. But the last 3 episodes, it's also really weird because it had 11 episodes, but like the last 3 episodes of it, there's none of that. There's none of it to a degree that it matters, you know. there's like one scene where it's clear that he's having dirty thoughts, but you don't hear any of those thoughts. And then there's another scene during like the end credits where he's spying on her while she's having a bath or having a shower. But whatever. That's more standard like anime that it's like, aha, that's funny. It's still weird because at that point they were both 10, so I mean it's still weird because she's 10, but whatever. So is he, so I guess it's fine. I don't know. It's one of those things where it's weird. Where it's hard to judge just how weird it is, but okay, I'm assuming he's going to this house. But yeah, for the last 3 parts there was like none of that stuff, and it started to get really interesting. So yeah, and it said something about a season 2, so I'm assuming if they put that, well, not necessarily. But like if you're gonna put see you in season 2 or whatever they put there, like if you're gonna mention season 2 after your final episode, you better have a season 2. I have a feeling this guy is not actually going anywhere that we will care about. So but yeah, it was really good. I'd highly recommend it. He wasn't, well, okay. I was gonna say he wasn't like overpowered, which is accurate, I guess, but only because like he was insanely good at magic, because once again he had the knowledge of our world, which helped him interpret the magic, or like the magic of that world. And since his mind was already like 30 plus years, like he learned to read all by himself just from his dad reading him books before bed, right? Like he learned the language in that. Like he learned the numbers, but he already had all his math skills. So the only reason why he couldn't do math right away is because he didn't know what the number 1 looked like, But yeah, it was really good. So yeah, he was insanely good at magic. Figured it out right away, but he wasn't overly good with a sword. And all of their swordsmen in that are really weird in that they're like all of their swords in that can like cut through the magic. I don't know. It was weird.
Saved. Don't you get tired of all that yelling? Welcome, heathen. Praise God who has brought you here to join us. My ship is not steered by your god. Cease your blasphemy. You have been summoned by God to be baptized. Submit or pay the price. And how do you plan to make me? Faith is our weapon, and the only one we need. Your threats aren't worth the breath of my arse. We'll see about that. Faith! Cleanse this pagan scum!
Really? See, now I don't want to use my heavy finisher.
I won't be dying today.
Salvation through pain! Come get some!
Is that the best your god can give? People will worship anyone these days. Faith! Faith! Oh, you monster! How could you? She was so sweet, gentle, and delicate.
Great. Now I have to find someone else to tell me what to do.
I mean, look, you're the one who told her to attack me. Not my fault. That is all on you. But yeah, the swordsman in that show was like really, I don't know, it was weird. It had like, and everything in that show is like God. And I don't mean like there's gods for everything. I mean like the languages are like the languages. It isn't the demon language. It's the demon god language. It's not the beast folk language. It's the beast god language, And even like the sword techniques. There's like the sword god technique, the water god technique, water sword god technique. I don't know. But even like the ranks of, apparently I didn't. But even the like ranks of magic, right? Like, depending on how strong you were, you got a different rank, and the ranks went up to god. Like you could be like a saint. Like there was saint level magic, and then there was like emperor level magic, or maybe emperor was before it, and then there was like god level magic or something, king level magic, shit like that. I think king might have been after Saint. I don't know. Either way, it's just like there was like a lot of stuff that just had like God tacked on to the end of it for no apparent reason. Also, this here will be our final hunt, and I've been by here before, and it is a pair of lynxes, which I'm sure will suck. Yeah, there's an elder and a young lynx. But yeah, like overall, it was definitely. Oh, maybe it does happen. But yeah, overall, it was definitely a good show. And then some shit happened that really, well, that looked like it was connected, but whatever. Oh. Hey, you know what? Let's Oh, get off. Oh, I didn't even get the other one. Oh, get off of me, you little fucker. Oh, shit, I wasn't paying attention to my health. And I didn't heal when I should have. Fuck. I don't know how to get those fuckers off. But yeah, I feel like it's another one of those shows where it would have definitely been better if they hadn't been, if the main character hadn't been so fucking creepy about everything, you know? Kind of like the show that I watched, Konosuba. I watched the first season of that, and I think 1 or 2 episodes of season 2. But the main character was, like, because here's the thing, right? You have the animes where the main character is a pervert and does perverted stuff, and then you have the other animes where there is perverted stuff happening, but it, like, happens to the main character, not, like he's not trying to do it, it just kind of happens to him. Those ones I don't mind too much, but in like Konosuba and this one, it was kind of bad. Konosuba, honestly, I'm not sure why I didn't finish season 2, because I did like that one. But this one, like I said, they really cut a lot of that stuff out after they actually got to start, because it does, like, basically until the last 3 episodes, there's not really much of an adventure to the show, you know? Like, I really like the animes, especially, like, the isekai ones, where they actually go out and adventure, right? And they do stuff, right? Or, like, it doesn't even have to be an adventure, but, like, where they do stuff and you get to see a little bit more of the world, you know? It doesn't even have to be a lot. But I noticed that there's quite a few coming out now, lately, that, Alright, let's see, what do we got? Oh, got that one. Damn it. Really? That didn't count? There it is. Oh, well, that did quite a bit. Oh, get off of me. Seriously, how the fuck do I get this little fucker off? Like, I don't know. I've it's not the first time I've had a lynx on me, and I couldn't get the other one off either, because I just had absolutely no idea how to do it. God, this one's gonna suck, isn't it? Oh. Oh, I actually got what I think what I would have thought would have been the harder one. Damn it. I don't actually even know what arrow that was I just equipped. Damn it, I just can't fucking... It's so small. There we go, got it. Really, that's it? That's all I get? Like, fucking every hit I do to it. Just die.
Kitty had claws. That fur looks warm.
There we go. Legendary animal defeated. What a pain in the ass. Okay, one left, and unfortunately it is the last of those fucking animus glitches. But we made pretty good time, actually. But yeah, it was funny because, like, after watching that jobless reincarnation and with how perverted the little kid main character was, it made me go back and rewatch By the Grace of the Gods. Because that's another one where, you know, a 30-something-year-old gets put into an 8-year-old's body. And, you know, there's a girl that he ends up with a crush on. But guess what? Zero creepy stuff happens during the entire thing, and it's a great show. Horse, I swear to fucking God, I will now. Of course it's not available. I just fucking killed it for being an asshole. And you know what? I don't care that I did it. Because the horse in this game fucking sucks. But yeah, it made me rewatch that one. Because I really enjoy it. It's a great show. There's a little bit of an adventure. Not a huge amount, but you know, enough. There's a bunch of characters. The main character isn't necessarily overpowered. He's definitely stronger than he should be, but you know, he also like thinks through his problems more than just like, I'm gonna punch it, you know? Even though he is fully capable of that just being the way he deals with stuff. Hopefully my horse will listen to me now that I've killed him and he's apparently been resurrected. But yeah. It's a good one. I like it. I don't know what I'm going to watch next. They actually added a couple on Funimation. They don't have all the episodes on there yet, though. I think there are 9 episodes on both of them that I'm really interested in watching. One is called something about Full Dive. Some Full Dive game like Sword Art Online and that. But it's worse than real life. It's one of those really long titles where apparently like you feel pain in this game and everything, you know? Where it's basically people voluntarily doing Sword Art Online. Whether or not you can die in it, I don't know. Or die in real life if you die in the game, I don't know, but... Oh my.
Anomaly number 9. Feeling okay? Any adverse effects?
I'm a little tired. That's about all. Why? You expecting something worse?
Expecting the unexpected. It's hard to fully trust these things.
I'll be careful.
Okay, well how the fuck am I supposed to avoid that? Because like it's not moving, but then like as soon as I land on it, it's like I'm here. I don't... Why didn't it come up then? Oh, there it is. Ooh, I think that actually almost got... I don't understand it, though. Alright. Okay, so I'll just wait for the next wave before going. Because obviously I just need to be... Oh, here it comes. Nope, not that side. Must be... Oh, I see. Wow, they gave you plenty of time to do that one, thankfully. And one of those things where this hazard is probably going to be super annoying until I get there, and then they're going to have something even worse. Okay, these both look like they don't actually get hit by it, so that's good. Oof, although apparently, I mean, that seemed like it, but like the bottom of these blocks don't seem to be turned red, so maybe it doesn't actually reach it, I don't know. Well, get off here, I guess. No, you can't do that in this one. Okay, is that really not a thing in this game? What if I go like right there? There you go. I feel like that's not how you're supposed to do that though. Like I've never had to do that before in this game. I mean, if I kept going, it looks like I could have. Or no, never mind. I'm gonna end up down there now. I mean, that looks like a jump I could make, although it might do a lot of damage. Okay, well that looks like a lot that I have to get through, so I'm definitely gonna wait for the wave on this one. Okay, I did. Oh, right, I forgot. I was gonna say I did hit the jump button, but right, you actually have to hold it and then let go, and then she'll jump. Come on. I like the statues. They're good statues. Okay, she's just not jumping now for some reason. And not that I'm gonna make it, but I'm gonna go again. There we go. Okay, that didn't work. What is happening here? I mean, clearly that's what you have to do. There's no other way to do it. Okay, well, but apparently she won't grab the top of it to pull herself over, which means you have to get enough, or you need to get low enough that she'll clear the top of it. But when I get that low, she just like refuses to jump. And then when she does jump, she doesn't jump straight. She jumps that way for some reason. There you go. Now, once again, odds are I'm fucked here, but... although I made that jump, so maybe I can get... Come on, there you go. Yeah, so if I had actually went... Because I'm assuming you can jump off to there as well. If I had done that, I definitely would have failed. I mean, I can interact with this. I don't know why I would. Oh, because I... Do I need to not... I'm going to jump across it here. Because, I mean, clearly I have plenty of time to do that. But I'm assuming then that this is not the way to go. Yeah. Okay, just wait for you to come back. Right, well, I mean, you can see up there. But can you actually connect with it up there? I mean, that's... Or is this literally just to stop that? I mean, I don't see anything else, so. Okay, here comes a wave. Okay, I did go a little too early, but wait, can she just not make that? So I have to... I see. Man, they better have this timed, right? So that this fucking wave doesn't kill me. Although, if I just go over here, right, then that wave goes by. But then I have to wait. And odds are that wave is going to be coming by again right away here. Get up. Oof. Can make that right? Yeah. Okay, good. Okay. So far, I don't mind this one, in all honesty. The wave mechanic, I'm okay with it. It's not nearly as bad as some of these other ones that we've done. So I'll let this one. This one's good. This one's pretty good. I like this one. All right. These towers. Was this tower out here before we started this? I'm honestly not sure. Okay. Okay. So now the wave should no longer be a threat. But I did see that there was a. Okay. Well, there's this thing which obviously activates those. That one's off by a little bit. Oh, I see. It just activates 2. Okay, so then the question is, which 2 do I want active? I probably want... Oh, no, this way. There we go. Those 2 active right now, if I had to guess, because I probably need to go up and switch that one around. See, now this is kind of a puzzle like I like. Okay, so what good does this one do? Do I aim it up somewhere? No, there's nothing up above. So, I mean, I can... So, okay. Well, I mean, I feel like... Okay, that should be good, I guess. I mean, sure. I feel like she definitely could jump to that if she really wanted to. But, I mean, I feel like I definitely should have... Yeah, I mean, that one... And that one active at the same time. Can I even do that with this beam? That seems like an awfully long... Yeah, not a chance. Nope, go the other way then. Okay. Hang on. Does that platform that I stopped there... Okay, because it moves, obviously. Where does it move to? It does move down. Does it move down further? It does. Actually moves down far enough that I should be able to connect both of those. Which means that needs to go there, I do believe. So that I can climb up on the top bit of it. Which means this can go like that. Go. That should be good. And then when that one moves down, it should lock into place. Perfect. Get up there. Here. Get up there. That one. What's the point of that one? Because, I mean, if I can just jump up here and continue on, why would I ever need to... Oh, because she's... Oh, I see. I think. Maybe. Maybe I see. Now, does that platform itself move? Yes, actually it does. And now it's locked in place down there, which is definitely not where I want it locked in. Oh, I see. Clever. Very clever. I like that. That's a good puzzle right there. Now, granted, I solved it 100% by accident, so I don't think that I can even claim that I solved it. I think I just did what you had to do. Like, although, granted, I could have moved that and then immediately jumped down to try and do something with the other turntable thing. So, all right. So I can get over here. I'm assuming that this is a checkpoint. And now I have this ring, and obviously I just need to make it around to the outside bits as I go up. This does not seem annoying currently, but that's because it looks like it's mostly like parkour that she will actually accomplish. And that there's very little risk of her messing up, which is always good. Now, obviously, depending on where we end up, also looks like I can jump down there. Could I have made it to the next? I think I could have probably made it to the next one. But yeah, like anything in the middle, right? Like a little higher than we are now would be the hardest bits. Yeah, I definitely think that.
The time is now. The cataclysm is upon us. The Mad One has gathered his trusted aid to his secret hall.
Remember the calculations. You must act with precision. Every small step must be accounted for.
I'll remember. They are burned into my brain.
How long till your rebirth?
A long time, love. You must wait in your endless present, and I will sail the black sea of non-being. But if all goes well, I'll find you again, on the far side of our doom. We'll be together again.
So, did I just miss a jump, come back to life, and then immediately make the jump that she had missed? I mean, is that, like, I think that's what just happened there. Okay, I don't want to jump up there, because I don't quite trust her to do that. And I don't know precisely where I'm going, because I guess I can climb up there. I feel like all of this is in the middle now, basically, and I'm just going to have to find spots like the edges here where I can hang off and not be hit by it. No. Oh, no, 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 no! I wanted you to get... Where the fuck am I? Oh, I see. Well, that's a shitty respawn right there. Come on now. It's a very shitty respawn right there. Especially since I didn't even want to go around that corner. Nope. I wanted you next to the corner, not over it. I don't know if that would be good enough. I feel like her foot was sticking out, like sticking into the red bit just enough that it would have considered it catching on there. So the cataclysm they're talking about is probably the same solar flares that everybody was all about in Assassin's Creed 3. I don't know who these two are supposed to be though. Maybe I should. I mean, there is a very decent chance that like I should know who they are based off like playing the rest of the games, but it's like right there. That's a good spot right there. See, I don't mind this one. Like it's because while it's not particularly difficult, obviously.
Number 9 in sight, and the voices are still with me.
That's strange. We're still not hearing anything.
Are you sure they aren't coming from somewhere else? Like, from you?
God, no. How would that be possible?
Sorry, just asking.
Alright. Let's see, this should be the final piece.
I got the data. Here it comes.
Okay, but like that was Viking for hire. Oh, I haven't completed all the contracts. Maybe if I leave the Animus I can do something with that. Hang on. How do we Animus? Exit simulation. Man, it's been fucking forever since we did this, isn't it? Well, I mean, the last time we did this, we were forced out of it, actually. And that was, like, just after we left Norway, right? And we've almost finished England. We've almost finished the game. To be fair, leaving Norway did take like 2 or 3 parts, just because I refused to play like the main quest line. But still, I mean, there has to be more to that. I mean, that's all the mysteries completed except for one, which we can't do because it's glitched. Okay. I'm assuming, yeah, that's just enter the animus. Speak to Sean.
Hello, Layla.
Where the frig are you going, Layla?
Sean, what do you make of the grave out there?
Well, it overturns a few hundred years of scholarship about the first Europeans to set foot in North America. Apart from that, it's just a bunch of muddy bones, isn't it?
Can we talk about this thing on my neck for a second?
Ah, the mood stabilizer. Yes.
It's not harmful, is it? I mean, I feel good, but I want to make sure there's no side effects.
There shouldn't be. It's only blocking outside signals, a passive effect, so the staff doesn't, you know, mess with you.
Sean, what happened last year, I had no control over that. I tried to resist.
I understand. And your old team, maybe they don't. But we've seen that sort of thing before. Still, if you want to work with us and get to the bottom of why the world is about to end for the second time in 8 years, then you wear that thing until we say otherwise. William's orders.
I know. It's not a problem.
It's just a few more weeks, yeah? Just until we figure this out.
You're right. I know you're right.
You know, it's been so long since we've been out here that I honestly don't know if we've had that conversation or not.
Damn. Someone will be happy.
Oh, could I have, like, kept that alive, maybe? I don't know. Where's, what's her face? That one. I also, oh, here we go. Use laptop.
Let's have a look.
Now, I imagine there's a bunch of stuff on here that we're definitely not going to look. Strange message for Layla, Desmond. Ah, here we go. AA complete. Animus anomaly, I guess. Okay, so he activates that and goes in. There's a bunch of stuff here. They're outfitting them for something as the world is being destroyed. Yeah. Oh, somebody comes in and fucks it all up. Oh, maybe not. That could just be, you know, the same thing that's fucking up everything else. Got, I think those are power cells. Guess this is them transferring their DNA into humans, by the looks of it. I feel like we should have audio, right? so this guy who wasn't supposed to be a part of this. Okay, and then it's just restarting. Alright.
I lived. I died. And now I sleep.
Okay, no, we've listened to that before, I do believe. What is this? Manuscript you found is truly amazing. Key to read some inscription from precursors. Partially understand. Okay. When destruction and death threatens before us and the solar flare is reaching to the calculator of futures we run, I put my other... Okay. Canterbury. For the labor we cannot do ourselves, we require animals of great strength but limited sense, freedom of action but not of thought. They guarantee full control over their behavior. They must be credulous in matters of imagination. They must be... Alright, so I don't know what any of this has to do with us. The workers from the construction site are reassigned to the sanitation of the lake effective now. Okay. Jerusalem. The sun shone warmly inside a burning site. Now I soothe the wound in a lake of tears. Okay, weird. Serengeti. What was true is untrue. What was done is undone. It is a war, not a rebellion. All are summoned to fight. Locker, hide them. I suspect that from inside. Yeah, I don't know. Etchings of St. Brendan. Oh, this is okay. That's everything that we were listening to as we did that. And this is obviously just all the different fragments. Weird. Very weird. Alright. So yeah, I would have liked to have audio to go along with that. I can't tell. I think that conversation we had with Sean we had last time we were out of the Animus, because I remember her talking about that and the staff affecting her. So we're just going to pop back in. Where hopefully we'll get some audio. But I mean, yeah, I think that's it. That's all of the that is every mystery bar the one that is glitched, which would just be us showing up and killing a Goliath if he was there. So yeah, next part we will start. Also, I'll show you when we get in, because I didn't know what power level to go into those things at. Turns out that if you actually pick the quest and track it, it does give you a power level, and we are way, way above the power level we're supposed to be for the first one. So yeah, we'll start doing those vision quests. I imagine that we'll have the first one, which should be easy enough, but whether or not we actually have the materials we need for the second one, I don't know. But yeah, if we go in here and we go to In Dreams, yeah, once the bonus there. Suggested power is 90, and we are at 427. Yep, 427. So yeah, that'll be it for this part. Thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next time for more.